What's up guys, this is the Sirui 50mm Anamorphic lens. It's an f1.8 anamorphic with a 1.33 times squeeze ratio. It's made for APS-C sensor cameras, but you can also use it for full frame. You'll just have to crop in post because you'll get some vignetting. Without going into too much detail, an anamorphic lens is essentially true widescreen. They have an oval shaped lens which allows them to compress the image and capture more horizontally in camera. What you're left with is a squeeze image where you have to then de-squeeze it in post. Once you de-squeeze it, you get a widescreen aspect ratio, and because your image is widescreen, when you view it on your monitor or TV, your TV will auto-generate letterboxes or black bars. This is true widescreen as opposed to putting letterboxes in post because you don't lose image top and bottom when you're putting those black bars. This is a single focus anamorphic lens and it's pretty small compared to other scopes. An example would be the Slow-Mo Nap 35 anamorphic, which has a 2x squeeze ratio and is pretty huge and heavy. It weighs about 2,807 grams compared to the Sirui anamorphic lens, which only weighs 585 grams. It still has a little bit of heft to it, but nothing compared to the other scopes. The retail value of this lens is $700, but I got it for $600 on Indiegogo. Anamorphic lenses tend to cost more, up to $20,000 and up, with budget scopes costing around $3,000. So this lens is a definite steal, which is why I got it, and hopefully this will kickstart a new era of budget scopes that's single focus, lightweight, and less hassle rigging up parts off eBay. The only thing I don't like about the build is the aperture ring. It sits a little too close to the camera when mounted, it's too thin, and the throw is a little too tight. I also wish the gears were raised and had teeth like you see on cine lenses. Other than that, the build quality is on point. This is a fully manual lens and the focus ring is a lot better and a lot smoother on the throw. I shot some of the test footage you're about to see with this 16:9 ink 0.7 times wide angle adapter. This will essentially take your lenses and convert them into a wider angle view. I found this on eBay for $100. It has a little bit of weight to it, weighing at 465 grams, which is almost as much as a scope. The back thread size of the adapter is 72mm and I'm not quite sure what the front filter thread size is exactly. It's around 98mm. I'm not sure. If you have any idea, comment down below. I did reach out to 16:9 ink to find out what the thread size is, and once I find out, I'll leave it in the description below. Since the front filter thread of the Sirui is 67mm, I did use a 67 to 72mm step-up ring to mount it. Altogether, this lens weighs 1,050 grams. Alright, so this is how my rig looks like. I'm using an A7 III. First, we're comparing footage with and without the wide angle adapter on full frame and crop mode. All these shots are ungraded. Pay attention around the outside of each of the footage to see the difference of coverage the adapter makes, as well as the added character to them. That's it for the test footage. First off, this wasn't an exhaustive test or a scientific one, but more of what you'd get under normal everyday use. If you're using this on a Sony a7 III, I recommend shooting in full frame and cropping it in post, because you'll be able to capture a little bit more of the image compared to shooting it in crop mode. Unless you want more reach, then use crop mode. This lens is really sharp, which is great, but because of that, and since it's only a 1.33 times scope, it doesn't have that much of an anamorphic look to it compared to a 2 times scope. With that said, you can always put a diffusion filter to soften it up. The wide angle adapter I'm using actually does soften it up in the corners, as well as add some characteristics to it, like chromatic aberration. This makes the image feel a little bit more vintage, which I like. When it comes to anamorphic lenses, I personally prefer lens character over clinically sharp footage. If you're familiar with shooting anamorphic, 1.33 times squeeze is pretty easy to compose with without using a monitor to de-squeeze while shooting. But if you're new, you'll have to get used to it, but you'll get used to it pretty quick. The Pokeballs aren't as oval in shape since it's a 1.33 times squeeze, so if you're looking for that, you won't get it with this lens out of the box. What you can do though is create an oval shaped cutout and stick it in front of the lens or in the back of the lens. You can search more on YouTube on how to do this to get this effect. Overall, I really like this lens. I like the fact that I can bring it anywhere, mount it on my camera and shoot. I don't need to rig up anything to make it work on my camera. I'm hoping in the future Sirui will make anamorphic lenses for full frame. I also hope they'll make a 1.5 times squeeze anamorphic lens. I personally like that stretch on a 16:9 sensor, plus the anamorphic character is a lot more pronounced, so Siri, if you're listening, please make a 1.5 times anamorphic lens. I'm gonna be posting up a video that I've been working on using this lens, so if you want to see more footage of what this lens can do, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this helpful. That's it for this video guys, thanks for watching. This is Eddie and I'm out.